Welcome back to another episode here on Drive with Jesh. Today we are here in Round Rock, Texas at DNA Autohaus, which is owned by the one and only Ven Shenoy. We're gonna take a quick look around his shop, check out some of these amazing cars, and then we're gonna hop in his CLK63 Black Series. We're gonna learn more about his entrepreneurial journey and his background, and of course we're gonna get some racetrack action as well. So Ven, being a part of this car community here in Austin, I mean, I know that you're definitely one of the go-tos here when it comes to buying and selling cars. I mean, I'm just getting started on this YouTube channel and already two of our guests have bought through you, loved working with you, whether you're on the car forums, going to local meetups. Anytime someone's talking about you and DNA, it's just great news. So for people that are not familiar with DNA, what would you say sets you guys apart, and what makes you unique in this community?
First and foremost, I'm a car guy. I'm a car enthusiast. I absolutely love everything automotive. I love stuff, with engines and fuel and tires and tire smoke and all of that stuff. That's what drives me. DNA Autohaus, I like to use the motto, born out of passion.
Yeah.
This is my passion. This is what I really enjoy doing. So for me, this is more of a passion project. This is not what I do to make money or get rich like everyone says. This is a passion project for me. So I think people see that. I don't come off as your car salesman, your used car salesman that's trying to sell you and make a quick buck. I want you to enjoy what you buy from me. I want you to make a decision that maybe we both make a decision that's good for you versus just, hey, let's buy this one car because I want to take it to a show and flex. No, that's not what we want. We want a car that you will enjoy for a while. And someday, maybe if you want to sell that car and move to a different one, maybe I can buy it back from you at what you bought it for. So maybe the investment side of it comes along too. I never say cars are a good investment.
Right.
Cars are not a good investment, but buy something that maybe won't depreciate $50,000 or $100,000 that first year,
Got it. Well, speaking of good investments, I feel like this potentially could be one here. Super excited to film this episode. I mean, you know that I'm an AMG guy, and this is just, congratulations on getting such a rare, unique beauty. Tell us about the story behind this one here, Ven.
CLK63 Black Series. So there was an episode of Top Gear back in 2007 with Jeremy Clarkson driving one of these.
Yep.
He wakes up at 4 in the morning, he drives it through London, and then the next shots are in the Black Mountains in London, or in the United Kingdom, where he's driving it hard. He stops for coffee, and that got me into doing the same thing, waking up early in the morning, going for long drives, enjoying, disappearing, have some coffee, have some breakfast, come back home, and then get to work at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning too. Wanted one of these since that episode because it really got me into doing car stuff a lot more as well. First, the morning drives and such. From 2010 to 2020, I was so overwhelmed with work and business stuff that I really didn't focus on car stuff, and unfortunately missed the bottom of the bell curve with the depreciation on these.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah. It's sad that I waited till now and waited for them to more than double in value before picking one up, but finally able to say I own a CLK63 Black Series now.
That's amazing. What's the market on these? I mean, one sold at an auction for a pretty
very recently, Barrett Jackson, I think it was Barrett Jackson at least, low mile car, of course, in one of the more rare colors. I think it sold for 240,000 plus.
Wow.
And
that is insane.
Yeah, they have,
they were
in the last
years ago.
Less than 10 years, they've more than doubled in value.
Wow. And what is different between this and your typical CLK?
So the CLK63, at least for the US market, was not available as a coupe at all. It was only available as a convertible in this generation. To get a coupe, you had to buy a Black Series. Black Series for United States production was only 350 units. Worldwide, they say it's between 500 and 600 units. Exact numbers are not actually known. Most common colors were black and silver, and then there was white and red, which are way more rare. Supposedly there's one blue car in existence in Norway, but nobody knows. It is essentially the street version of AMG's Formula One pace car from that year. This is essentially it, with the flares and the brakes and the suspension and the wheels and the M156, the 6.2 liter engine that's been hopped up just a little bit to get a little more power, and the tune is a lot more aggressive on it. It has adjustable coilover suspension from the factory, remote reservoir coilovers from AMG. These insane forged wheels. The interior is all bespoke. The steering wheel is bespoke. The seats are bespoke. The flares are all carbon fiber. Yeah, it is. It's essentially, you know, people use this term race car for the streets. I think this is genuinely where it started, you know, race car for the streets.
Yep.
Bespoke forged wheels built by Alcoa, believe it or not, for AMG. Of course, all of these flares, much wider than a standard CLK63 Black Series spoiler. The carbon fiber diffuser back here is bespoke to this car. The exhaust system is bespoke to this car. The whole differential back here is completely different from a standard CLK. Brakes are all different. Even when you get over here, the fuel filler cap is different. The cover is different from a standard CLK because of the flare design. So even finding a replacement one of those will be next to impossible if something ever happens.
Can we pop the hood?
Of course.
Check out.
Not just the German signature. I want to say it's, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Rajad, but I've got a couple other unique signatures on here thanks to my automotive endeavors this year. James May from Top Gear signed my engine cover.
I saw some pictures
last weekend at Formula One. I met Valtteri Bottas, had him sign there.
Very nice.
So I got a couple cool signatures on this bad boy.
That's really cool.
All naturally aspirated V8. Makes about 507 horsepower and 475 foot-pound of torque. You know, in modern numbers that may sound low, but for its era, it is an absolute sledgehammer.
That was a beast. Oh yeah. Was any work done or mods when you got it, or any future plans?
So no mods on the engine as far as I know when I purchased it. The exhaust, the midsection of the exhaust was a little hacked up. The H-pipe had been removed and the resonators had been changed. So I went back with slightly different resonators and an X-pipe setup, so it sounds a little different than most CLKs do.
Okay.
Almost a little smoother sounding because of the X-pipe setup. But otherwise, no real modifications done. Future plans-wise, yes, I do plan to get into this engine, not for power, but for reliability. M156s are known to have issues with cam buckets and with the cams and with the head bolts and all this stuff. I plan to have the engine completely torn apart, head bolts replaced with more modern upgraded units, have the cam buckets replaced with the SLS Black Series buckets, with the M159 buckets, which have a different coating material, keeps them from wearing out prematurely. If the cams are scored, have them replaced as well. Just a whole bunch of internal stuff just to make it reliable and safe, which I think in the long term for the collector world, I think will actually add value to this car, because anyone that wants to own and drive one of these wants all that done.
Agreed. Very good preventative measures.
Yes.
I like that. Well, let's hear how this thing sounds.
Okay.
Let's check out this SLR here, Ven. What can you tell us about this beauty?
Well, SLR, of course, super unique car built by Mercedes in partnership with McLaren in the late 2000s. You know, one of my favorite designs on a car, period. I think it's still understated. I think it's still undervalued in my opinion. But yeah, this one only has about 3,000 original miles. Unfortunately, not for sale at the moment. It's owned by a friend of mine that just stores it here from time to time.
I was about to give you some cash too.
This would have, it'll take quite a bit of cash talking into selling it. But yeah, I mean, just amazing car. I'm hoping it's unlocked because I want to show you this. There you go. The insane doors that go straight up. Going, yes, the wheels are insane. Yeah, absolutely a killer car. Yeah, we've got quite a few other cool cars in here too.
Yeah, actually, I saw this, the Z06 here on Bring It Trailer. What can you tell us about this guy?
The C6 Z06, obviously one of the best driving and handling cars, American made. This car specifically has a heads, cam, intake, suspension, exhaust build. It is a 19,000 mile car, live on Bring It Trailer right now. Very cool Shelby GT500 2020 with the full carbon fiber track pack, carbon fiber wheels, lots of carbon fiber aero, 1,800 mile car, beautiful, I think it's called Velocity Red or Victory Red, with the stripe package. So pretty unique car, should go live on Bring a Trailer in about 2 to 3 weeks is my guess. Okay. Ferrari F430, Spider, NA, Ferrari Beauty, just before they went into the turbo era. I think the 430 and the 458 are perfect mid-engine NA cars from Ferrari before they went into the turbo era. And in my opinion, the sounds have changed. Yes, they're faster, but they don't sound like Ferrari Formula One cars anymore. Defender 110 that will be going live on Bring a Trailer in a couple months, or I'm sorry, a couple weeks. Okay. Has a 3.9 liter Land Rover V8 in it and an automatic transmission. That one in the corner there is a D90 from 87, has a 2.5 liter diesel in it, a turbo diesel. This won't be, doing highway speeds in this is merely a suggestion. So yeah, we're gonna stick to, I think this will do well on someone's ranch or a farm or something. This is not something you wanna drive every day. This D110 would be a fun car to actually own and drive. Yeah. In my opinion, one of the classiest cars that BMW has ever made, a 1974 BMW 3.0 CSI, essentially the super luxury, like classy, just screams class. It's a manual transmission in this very cool blue color over a white, cream white interior. A couple other cars here. Dodge Charger from 1970, 440 big block, automatic. It's going through mechanical restoration right now. Going above it is actually a poster child from a lot of my clients' youth. Weirdly enough, it's a Dodge. It's a Dodge Stealth RT twin turbo all-wheel drive from 1992 with only 20,000 original miles, one owner.
Wow.
It just
looks
incredible
like amazing
story.
Condition.
Yeah, I mean, it's one owner. The grandfather owned it. He gave it to his grandson before a couple years ago. Yeah. So he's, the grandson's owned it, but never drives it. Also, it is a car from the 90s. It needs help to stay alive. So I think he's past that. So he asked for my help to go ahead and sell it. And then this insane Fox body Mustang over here in the corner is actually owned by, it's owned by one of my business partners from one of my other businesses, a company called Atomic Auto Spa. 363 V8, so essentially a 6-liter V8 in it instead of a 5-liter. Has a YSI ported blower on it, makes about 800 horsepower, absolute monster of a car. Lord. He has more money into this car than most people have in their modern Porsches.
It looks like it. I love it. Sounds amazing.
Him and I both have Fox bodies, both have fourth gen Camaros. Fourth gen Camaro is like a dream car from my youth, you know, that late 90s, early 2000s. That's like when I was a teenager. And you'll see this a lot with cars I sell. It sells to people that were teenagers or college age kids when those cars were new. So now they have money, they can buy those things. So, I see this a lot with muscle cars and stuff. They're dropping in value because all those people that were teenagers when muscle cars were a thing, 60s and 70s, those guys are old now. They're not buying cars. Exactly. 80s and 90s cars are on fire because of this. Guys, I'm 40 now. Guys my age, we yearn for, the Mustangs and the Camaros and, the NSXs and, the F40, for example. That's one that shot through the roof. It's a late 80s car, but guys that have big money, of course, now are spending insane cash on these 80s, 90s, and even 2000s cars now.
I like that. I was at the group chat meet last night at Top Notch, and it was a lot of classic cars, and I heard multiple people saying, like, man, I got to get rid of my new car. I just want to get more classics, right? The older cars are back in style. People are getting those.
Absolutely. Every single time I hang out with one of those guys, I come back home absolutely wanting an air-cooled Porsche.
100%, 100%. Awesome. So now that we know more about the business here, we've done a walkthrough, learn more about the Black Series, let's go ahead and hop in and we'll learn more about your entrepreneurial journey, and ultimately, let's hit the racetrack.
Okay, let's do it.
Next time on Drive with Jesh.
And since then, we've scaled the business, trying not to burn through that last bar of fuel.
We're just rolling up to the gas station, both of us pushing a Black Series in.